Hello, and once again, welcome back to my Dublin Digital Diary. So this video will be about our 11th week here, and this was a very exciting week because it was our week off for St. Patrick's Day. It was already exciting just because of St. Patrick's Day, but it was even more exciting because we had that week off. So I'm going to be taking you through what we did on our week off. Just a heads up, we didn't do that much because we were pretty tired. We also had to start studying that week, so we didn't have that much free time actually. We could have enjoyed it a bit more, but we did have to study because in 2 weeks we will have exams, so we only had this week and the next one to study for those, and the cardiac module seems pretty tough. Really complicated. I'm not the best at cardiac, so maybe that's why it seems complicated to me, but I think I will need to study quite a bit. I also have not studied in a while because this is my senior year, so back home we only do placement and our thesis in our senior year, and I haven't really studied much because of that, so I kind of need to get back on on track, and I just feel like I'm really slow right now, a slow study, so I kind of need to start with a bit more time. But yeah, we did have quite a lot of things to do this weekend. As I'm writing, we wanted to go sightseeing, we wanted to enjoy St. Patrick's Day, we wanted to study, we wanted to clean the apartment, we wanted to go grocery shopping, prepare for getting back to placement, like doing the laundry of our uniforms and everything like that. And we just wanted to relax, and I really needed sleep, not going to lie, and also have fun because, it's St. Patrick's week. I think you're supposed to be having fun. So these were the goals for this week, and I think they were pretty big ones, but we managed. And sometimes it's very hard to find the balance when you have so many things to do and they don't exactly meet each other. They are very different, but I think we managed to actually do it pretty well this week, so I was really happy and I had a lot of fun, and it was actually one of the best weeks we've had here, to me at least. To start off, on Monday we took a guided tour to Northern Ireland, and the first thing that the guy actually pointed our attention to was the crosses and the Irish flag, the white crosses that you see. I was born in 2000, so I actually had no idea, I can't remember the conflict in Northern Ireland, and I had no idea how bad they were. So that was something that I really liked to learn about, and I wish I knew more about it. Even it seemed truly terrifying, and it just sadly reminded me of what's happening nowadays in Europe with Ukraine and Russia. And even though Northern Ireland has been in a state of peace this past few years, you can tell the marks that this kind of conflict lives in a country. So that was very sad. So the first stop was at the Dark Edges, which appear in Game of Thrones. We actually had quite a few stops related to Game of Thrones. We also saw a castle, and I must say, I was expecting like the Dark Edges to be bigger and like fuller, but maybe they were a few years back, and now it's just a bit degraded, so who knows. But yeah, I took this trip, me, Katarina, Beatriz, Daniel, and Emma from Finland, because she couldn't go when our roommates went, so she went with us. And the weather was honestly not the best to take this trip. It was very windy. It didn't rain, so that was nice, but it was very windy, which, when a lot of the things that we saw were like near cliffs, so it's not the best weather to go see that type of stuff. But nonetheless, we did have fun, and I really enjoyed this trip. I think Northern Ireland is truly beautiful. The coast is just so amazing. Like, I always love to watch the sea, but it takes another dimension here because everything's so green next to the sea, so it does contrast really beautifully. So the next thing that we did was Giant's Causeway, which was the thing I was the most excited about. I've had this in my bucket list since I was like 12 or 13, and it always shocked me, like when I was learning about this in science class, how this happens naturally. And I looked at pictures and I was like, there's no way that's natural. It can't be. But it is, and I must say that in person it's even more impressive and more beautiful. It is getting degraded, but it's normal because it's hit by the waves of the ocean, so that's always going to happen. But I must say, I think people do a pretty good job trying to take care of it, and there are people on the causeway that work for, I don't know, the government maybe, and they make sure that people don't fall, don't get hurt, and that people take good care of the causeway, which I think it's a very good thing that they're doing, and they should keep up that work, because it would be a shame if it got ruined by the impact of humans just visiting the site. But yeah, I didn't know the giant story behind it, and I thought it was really interesting and really funny. I know Ireland has a lot of mythology, but I had no idea how much mythology it had until I came here, so I thought the story was pretty funny and I really enjoyed it. And I think even more impressive than the causeway itself was probably the way there. I did it pretty much alone because I wanted time to reflect and think, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity. And the hike there is so beautiful. We took the red hike, and it was a bit windy, so I was kind of afraid. I'm afraid of heights, so I'm a bit of a chicken, but I did it, and I was really proud of myself for doing it. So March 17 was St. Patrick's Day, and I think this was like the high point. Like, I was so excited about this day, I can't even describe to you. I've seen it a lot in like TV shows being mentioned, and I've seen it like on YouTube and TV, like the years before, how St. Patrick's Day was, so I was so excited for this. When I found out I was coming to Ireland, the first thing that went to mind was checking if I would be here for St. Patrick's, and I was so excited when I realized I would. So this was like the day for me. Not even just for like, the beer and stuff, but for the parade I was really excited, and just for the energy. I think I always heard that Ireland on St. Patrick's Day is like insane, so insane in a good way. So I just was really eager to see and to feel what the Irish people feel. And one thing that I love about the Irish people is how proud they are to be Irish. And on St. Patrick's Day, that just shows on another level. But yeah, on St. Patrick's Day, we just watched the parade in the morning, had lunch at our place, then we hit the pubs in the afternoon, and we just went to a few of them, and we just spent the day, my roommates and the girls from Finland. At night, Hannah and a Brit from Belgium joined us, and yeah, we just had a blast that day. It was super fun. It was everything I had expected and even more. There were Irish flags everywhere. Everyone was wearing green. Emilia was in a head to toe green suit, like full on a suit. And Johanna had a false beard, so it was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye, and I will see you in the next one.